Hello and happy 2015, everyone. Well, this morning I kind of woke up with one sentence on my mind, and that was something that Bashar had said, which Daryl Anka channels Bashar, and I've been following him for actually many years. And he said in the fall of 2016, everything will change. That was his statement. However, when people asked what would change, they didn't want to give away the story. And so, being a tarot reader and being a human being, we have this curiosity because now that he spit this out, that's the question on everybody's mind. So, I'm going to actually, the first question I'm going to ask the tarot is because, he wouldn't expand on any details. I want to know if this is something that we can know about, or if we do have to wait until 2016. So that's my first question for the tarot. I'm using the Rider-Waite today. That's my serious deck. I don't know if this event is serious or not. So I'm going to ask, is it in our highest and best interest to know some more details about what is going to happen in 2016? So let's just ask that. And so now we're just asking if it's in our highest and best interest to know what is in 2016, and I get the Nine of Wands, and of course this guy is wounded, and it talks about being prepared, and this is a spiritual card, which it doesn't have to be a spiritual issue. Wands are also future oriented, so it could be, of course, we're talking about out in the future and being prepared, but you see the guy is injured there from past battles, and he's also sort of kind of a warrior type of energy. So then it makes me wonder, it makes me kind of think of conflicts and things like that. This isn't the card that's going to completely give you all of the details, but it does give you enough, as far as being prepared, and I'm not one to push any kind of a fear agenda at all. So that, I have to realize that I have that filter in me if those things come up. So I'm going to just ask for a few details about what is going to change in the fall of 2016 that Bashar was talking about. And I get, whoa, the Death card. The Death card doesn't have to mean physical death. It can, but it rarely does. It's usually about a huge change. He did say that everything would change. And so because this is a major card, this is a major event that's happening. It's probably planetary wide. And I'm just going to pull one more card just because that's a major card. I want to see if I can bring it down to, a minor arcana hint of what is coming in the fall of 2016. So this is my final card on this, and it's the Queen of Cups. And this is, of course, you see that there isn't a lot of detail given there. It's just a woman peacefully sitting in a chair, but she's the use your intuition. And also, she's got peaceful and blue water. And when I look at the Death card, I notice the water in this card, and I don't know. I'm not trying to make a prediction, but if I were, it could be that our water, something's going to be with our water supply. If I was just going to, look at it that way, because that's what has in common for me. So this looks like it's going to be a worldwide event. I'm not quite sure all the details yet, so I don't want to continue pulling cards on this because sometimes that just leads to more confusion. But what the heck? I have Anna Kay here. Let's just take it one step farther. Since we don't have any fear, really, I don't have any fear. If it is the water, something big, well, I'll deal with it because we always have. That's why we're here, because our ancestors were tough. We're tough too. We just don't know it. All right, Anna Kay, what do you have to say about the fall of 2016 and what big event is happening? I'm probably going to regret pulling from this deck, but oh my. Excuse me. Here we have, again, I have to put my glasses on because the print is so small on this. Queen of Cups. Isn't that interesting? We have 2 Queen of Cups. We have to pay attention to this. She's dipping her hand in the water. We have got to pay attention to this. The 9 of Wands tells you that you can be prepared. And I'm not saying save water because it's going to run out. What's the point of that? You don't want to just save and stock up on stuff. I mean, if you do want to, do it. But this is something bigger than that. This is something with our waters. We have to pay. We're getting a warning to pay attention to our water. Maybe the ocean. Maybe we've got to take some action. And because the temperature of the ocean, if it changes even just a minor degree, it affects the weather on the whole planet. So I believe that what we could be looking at is it could be anything water related, such as a big water event occurring because of the changes in the ocean. So we will have to watch for hints. We'll watch for hints in our atmosphere, and we will do everything we can to protect the water on the planet. There is only so much water on this planet. When the water is gone on this planet, there's no making any more water. It evaporates up into the clouds, rains back down. That is our most valuable commodity. So let's all just look forward to 2016 because I don't, actually we could do one more thing. I'm sorry. This is going on forever. I'm going to ask I'm just going to say, how will we feel after this 2016 event occurs? How will we feel about living on this planet? That will give us a little bit of a hint. How are we going to feel about living on this planet after the event in 2016? Oh my. I'm not going to comment on this card at this time. It says a lot, but I'm not one to project fear out, and in every card that's like this, there is a good positive outcome if you are prepared. Because here we have water again and people fighting. So I don't know. This is very strange. I don't know if I'm going to publish this video because I don't like putting fear stuff out there. And yet I think that if there's something going on that's destroying our water and we all just stand up and say enough, that maybe I will put this out there because maybe all this fracking that's going on is destroying and they're poisoning our water system, and we need to at some point say that this is enough and do something. That was my other question. Is there something that we can do to change this event in 2016 to make it be a better event, a better experience? Look at that. So happy I did that. That is success. We do it. We are successful. See, now we're all worried. Aren't you glad that I pulled that card? Because that's the action card, and wands take action and they win. So we are going to have victory over this event. See, we're feeling good already. No fear, just action. Thank you.